to win a baseline.
Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and I thought it was time to talk about something that plagues all of us, me in particular. I don't know how bad it is for you, but you guys probably know how much I complain about this. What I'm going to be talking about is how the heroes work. Now the heroes work similar to the other troops, but because of their certain differences, they can seem to behave in different ways, and it can actually screw up your raid and take you completely off guard, just surprise you out of nowhere and ruin your raid. So basically, I'm just going to be talking about and showing what makes them slightly different from the other troops. Because without these things, they're just a big barbarian and a big archer. So, the first thing I want to talk about is their sight range. They have a different sight range than normal troops have. Now, just ignore the army in the background. This is just a 6 Lavahound Lavalunion. It's sort of like a 6 Golem Go-Wife, I guess. I was just messing around with it, seeing if it would work. And it worked a lot better than I expected. The heroes aren't going to come in for a little bit. And I actually just want to look at this attack for just a second, because it's actually pretty good. Now, I do fail with a rage spell in here in just a second, because I'm expecting my balloons to go up, and they don't. But it's too late, the rage spell's already down. Now I'm clearing with my king. The king has a sight range of, I think it's 7 tiles, maybe 8. I looked it up and I can't be sure. It may have been changed when they were turned into static defenses. It may have been changed to his regular 9 that he is on defense. But either way, he has a shorter vision range than the Archer Queen does. And he's going for this wall, so I'm waiting for him to open the wall before I deploy my Archer Queen, because I want her to go in and take out that Town Hall, obviously. He's going the right direction. I deploy my Archer Queen, but she does not target the gold storage. She targets that building there, because she can see 1 tile farther than the Barbarian King. Maybe 2. I think it's 1 tile. I'm pretty sure she can see 9, and he can see 8, or it might be 7 and 9. I know it's a very small difference. I couldn't find the exact numbers. I looked it up. I couldn't find it. But I know for a fact that it is just slightly larger, and she was able to see that that building was there, that that barracks was there. Barbarian King could not see it. He only saw the storages. So she went for the one outside the wall and stayed outside the wall, and is never going to go inside and get that Town Hall. So, if she had gone for the gold storage, if she had that 1 less vision space, she would have gone the right direction. I would have gotten the 2nd star with this. But actually, this was a good first attack for an army I've never used before, and seems kind of ridiculous. But she's just going to die off here, and I'm going to get a 55%. Not a bad attack if I'm using a really strange army on a base I've never seen before, and an army I've never used before. But here, the next one is a little bit different. So basically, I'm attacking this guy for Dark Elixir because he's got 7,000. I'm going in pretty good on it. I just want to get to that core with my king and my queen. I know I'm not going to get my minions in there because of those multi-target Inferno Towers. Or, well, 1 multi-target Inferno Tower, 1 single target. So I'm just clearing the way for my heroes. If I clear enough, I know my heroes will go in. So I'm trying to clear the sides all the way up towards the top. Because I know no matter what happens, if I deploy my heroes on the bottom, no matter how far they have to look, they will look a little farther away if nothing's in that range. They will never see the top over the core. So they're going to go in, and they're going for the walls. Now, this is something that they shouldn't be doing, according to Supercell. A couple updates ago, Supercell said that troops will now attack the same wall, just so they can get through the wall a little bit faster. And the Barbarian King is attacking a different wall than the Archer Queen. Barbarian King is attacking a more stupid wall than the Archer Queen. Archer Queen went the right direction and opened 2 compartments. Now, here's something I find weird. The Barbarian King is going for the farther away building than the Archer Queen. Now, the Archer Queen's not shooting over the walls. She has a shot range of 5, while an Archer has a shot range of 3, so she has a longer hit range. But she's not going there because she can shoot over the walls. She's going there because she can see the stuff. I'm not sure why the Barbarian King can't see the stuff, because I believe the stuff is within that 5-yard range, 5-tile range. But who knows? I'm not sure why the Barbarian King went for the farther when he sees a shorter distance. Now here's the last one, and this one was pretty infuriating for me. So I'm going in with my basic Go Wipe, going in there and trying to get a 2-star in a Clan Wars. It's not that hard to base. I've attacked this before, and I generally know what I'm doing. A little bit of mistakes here and there, but nothing major. That's not what ruins it for me. What ruins it is my heroes, and one last thing I want to talk about. So I've talked about the fact that they see different ranges than each other, when searching for a base. I've talked about the fact that the Archer Queen can shoot 5 tiles, but doesn't seem to like to shoot over double walls. Now, the last thing is how they treat clan castle troops and jump spells. So right here, I'm going to freeze that right there, get a good lightning off. It's a little bit off-center for the witch, but I got lucky and got a double strike on the witch, so the witch is gone by now. But my king, instead of using the jump spell, which he can use, it's not that thing where it's not quite far enough. It is far enough, but my king is not using the jump spell and breaks through the wall manually, which gets him killed. That's a little bit annoying. They don't treat jump spells properly as heroes. Now this, okay, queen's got to deal with the king. She's almost killed the town hall, right? So she's going to go for it next. But no, she runs out, jumps, and she's going over here because there is one archer over there. One archer right there. Now she is screwed. There's no way I'm getting the town hall, because what happens when heroes attack a clan castle or a skeleton trap or another hero is they look for the next one of those things on the map, no matter where it is on the map. It could be the opposite side of the map. They will drop everything and run for it for absolutely no reason. They will go like 50 tiles away to go and find that one archer that was in the clan castle, all because they just killed the barbarian king. So you really got to be wary about that. Your heroes will just suddenly do a left turn or a right turn, whichever direction, and just go the complete wrong direction after they kill one of those things. Now, I'm not going to outright call them broken. They're not broken, but they don't react how most people would like them to react, how a proper AI should react. And basically, Supercell's response is, we like a little chaos. If I remember correctly, in one interview, they said they like a little chaos. I don't think players like the chaos. So, we want our heroes to do the right thing. Obviously, we don't want them to be overpowered, but we don't want them to be stupid, attack different walls, go completely different directions when we deploy them on the same exact spot while the buildings are still up, and we don't want them to just go off randomly when we've hit a skeleton trap or a hero or a clan castle. We don't want them to go shooting off randomly to find all the other ones that are active right now. That really screws up your whole attack. But, I don't know, I'm trying not to complain about it, because, you know what, I get a lot of good attacks, so I can't really complain about it, and they are pretty powerful. It's just those little things that can throw you for a loop. So this is more of a warning. Just remember those things when you're attacking, and I gotta try and remember them myself. Probably I won't, and I'll probably screw up again, but let's hope for the best. Let's hope I can remember that's how they work, and remember to try and take out all the archers before my queen goes off in a random direction and takes out one archer and then dies off in a corner. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.